Okay. Um, Before I give some closing remarks, I wanted to start off with some thanks to a lot of people who deserve it. First of all, I wanted to thank all of our speakers, panelists, and our poster presenters too, because really you all are the reasons why we came here, right? We wanted to see the expertise. We wanted to see all these perspectives. We've seen people from policy, academia, industry, NGOs, the whole broad spectrum, and we've all tried to tackle this topic as well as we could, right? And just bring together ideas. And my hope, one of our hopes when we were planning this event was, you know, we planning the event. We're all like mostly PhD students, and so often we get really trapped in this academic mindset, and we get really into the weeds with some of the technical details, and it's like this code's not running, like what's going on, and you miss a minus sign, and it's really easy sometimes to get trapped in the small details, and we realize that with something like this, we want as broad a scope as possible, but still all of the expertise. And so that was one of our goals for organizing this event. And again, I just wanted to thank all of our speakers and presenters who came. The next people I want to thank are all the, sort of the venue space itself, the caterers, Cafe Luna, who brought all the tremendous food here. MIT AV, shout out in the back. Those guys are great. I mean, I really mean it. They've been a complete pleasure to work with, and it's that's why you guys can hear me now. It's really been phenomenal, and so much thanks to them. Who else I want to thank? I also want to thank the sponsors who make this whole event possible. We have a lot of generous sponsors who support us to put on big events like this here at MIT through the Water Club. Without their support, a lot of this would not be possible, and so a big thanks to them as well. And last but certainly not least, I want to give a huge thanks to the MIT Water Club and Water Summit planning team, especially Andrew and Patricia, who are the MIT Water Club co-presidents, who have been doing a ton to make this happen. They have been great to work with. And no. Really, it's been a pleasure working with my team. They've really made this such an awesome event to organize. With that being said, I've thought about, at some point I had to say something at the end of the day, and I think I just remember early on when we were planning this event, one of the things we were thinking was, well, we don't want to make it too much about plastic because we're still the water club. We're the water club, not the plastic club. And that was one of our concerns early on when we were trying to figure out who we were going to invite and what we wanted to have presented. But then we realized that really wasn't an issue at all, because there's so much overlap between, as we've seen, these past 2 days, there's so much overlap between water and plastic. It's not hard to see it. And so it's been amazing for me to learn so much about this. This is not at all my expertise. And one thing that I went to the Hui microplastics workshop a couple of weeks ago, and one thing that I remember from that was one of the speakers said, plastic is a very valuable material. It has so many valuable properties, but it's up to us to add the value to it. So we have so much plastic in our lives already. So reusing it, every time you reuse plastic, you're adding value to it. And that's how we make these things valuable. With that being said, I hope you all have enjoyed the summit. I hope you all have gained insights into this topic. There's a lot of issues, there's a lot of challenges, but there's also a lot of solutions, and I think at least one whole room of people interested in seeing it get solved. Before I let you all go, I just wanted to let you know that we will be sending out a feedback form. The summit ends today, but the issue will remain, the plastic issue will remain. So we want to hear back from you. What are questions you might still have? What are things you wish we could have covered? And we hope that you all will stay connected with us at MIT Water. The website is there actually, mitwatersummit.com. You can find us also on Twitter, so please find us there. We will be posting the video recordings of the event as soon as we get them from MIT Video Productions. So we'll be putting them on the MIT Water Summit website, so you guys can all watch and rewatch and share with friends and family as well. The last thing I wanted to mention was, especially for students in the area or non-students in the area, if you're interested in getting connected with us and you're interested in the Water Summit for next year, we're looking for a theme and we're looking for a team. So, please reach out to me, Andrew, Patricia, any of us. We'd be happy to connect with you. Thank you all so much.